I'm looking for my family.
What's your wound?
God damn, cowboy. You look like shit.
The moment Shane sees Rick and starts speaking, he immediately performs a distancing behaviour and breaks eye contact whilst also expressing what's called a lip press. He looks away as a form of psychological self-protection, whilst the mouth tension is a form of emotional suppression. What he's saying carries extreme emotional weight, and the tension shows that he's consciously restraining his emotional expression to remain composed. He also pairs this with strong brow tension.
So, what is this?
What is this? Come on, Rick, look around. You know what this is.
Are those the idiots we were chasing?
Attaboy. Dispatch said there was 2 suspects, right?
Oh, it's a third man.
Yes, there was. That third man changed everything, didn't he?
I'm looking for my
Oh,
family.
is that what you're doing? Looking for your family, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So after Shane says the third man changed everything, Rick immediately receives a spike in his autonomic arousal, causing increased respiration, and he then expresses a long sigh. He does this to regain composure in an attempt to stimulate his parasympathetic nervous system, to try and downregulate his arousal. And then immediately after he says he's looking for his family, Rick, despite being in a hallucination, is reliving losing his family at the start of the apocalypse, and we visibly see how affected he is by that memory.
That's not entirely true. One could argue it's my family you're looking for, right? How is my baby girl, by the way? Got my eyes, doesn't she?
She hasn't got your nose.
Good thing she ain't got my ears, man.
You're such an asshole.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am the asshole. Same as you, really.
Oh, you think I'm an
Man, I
asshole?
don't think a thing, man. I know you're an asshole. I like to take credit for that, actually, Rick, when I think about it. I mean, I'm sure others did influence you, but I'd like to take full credit.
When Shane says he's actually looking for his family, Rick immediately performs a smile mask, whilst distancing to the floor and laughing. Because he's hallucinating, he doesn't perceive Shane as a social threat, which is why he casually goes along with his conversation, and jokes with him. But it also reveals that he doesn't truly disagree with what he's saying. The laughter is a coping mechanism to deal with his emotional conflict, helping regulate his autonomic arousal and relieving psychological tension through a brief emotional discharge. And after laughing, Rick performs a micro-expression as he processes what Shane said. Deep down, he knows it's true, but he's still psychologically resisting it.
I didn't want it, you know that. But you took it, right? Boy, that shit you did in that field. Yes, you and me. Man, you took a page out of my book, Rick. You know, I'm glad you did it. You stepped up, brother.
It had to be me. Still has to be me.
Nah, see, Rick, I think that's where you're wrong. Has to be me.
You.
That's right.
When Shane says that he's glad Rick killed him and stepped up, Rick immediately breaks social contact, diverting his attention away whilst expressing jaw tension. He's under intense emotional load here, and when Rick says it had to be me, he isn't just talking about killing Shane to survive. He means that he thought Shane's approach to survival would have killed his family. This hallucination represents Rick's moral conflict through the show. Is he the ruthless, brutal Rick from Season 5, or the compassionate and morally grounded Rick from Season 1? The Walking Dead is a constant story of the struggle of morality.
The only way this gets done, Rick, I want you to think about how you bit that piece of shit's throat out. Asshole in the church with the red machete, that is what I'm talking about. That's the shit that I need from you, that I always knew you had in you. I knew you had it in you, Rick, and it is time. You want answers? You want to know what this is all about, this right here? You and me?
I asked you,
Yeah, you did
didn't I?
ask, so now I'm gonna tell you, and I want you to listen carefully. You got it? It's time. Kneel down. Dig deep. Find it, Rick.
This is really interesting. When Shane lists Rick's most brutal moments, when he bit Joe's throat out and brutally killed Gareth in the church, Rick begins to express sympathetic tremors, and shakes rapidly as he fills with adrenaline whilst he also maintains strong eye contact with Shane. His brain begins preparing him to encounter the threat again, even though the danger is no longer physically present, showing how extreme those memories still affect him.
The rage, the hatred, find it. The loyalty, it's in there. Find it. It's in there, Rick.
done, you understand me? It has to. You can do it, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did to you. You need to forget that shit.
You know something, Rick?
So this actually reminds me of the scene from the last season of Breaking Bad, where Walt looks at his reflection and says, "Just get me home." This is Rick speaking to himself to generate the strength he needs to carry on, despite his injuries. He's letting the Shane in him literally take over, and he then performs in multiple distancing behaviors when apologizing to Shane, showing a genuine emotional reaction to what he did to him. Rick knew full well what Shane was trying to do in leading him out alone, but he let it happen anyway. Rick knows that he could have avoided killing Shane, but decided he had to, which is why he feels this guilt. It wasn't a clear-cut case of self-defense in his mind. Rick is expressing the extreme respiration rate that we'd expect as his defense mechanism is fully active. And this scene is just really interesting, as everything we see happens inside Rick's head. So it shows what he truly believes. Shane admits clearly that he takes credit for influencing Rick in the dream, which shows that Rick believes this to be true. Rick learned from Shane, and after killing him, became the man he needed to be to survive. Shane was the one who made Rick strong. And this scene is just concrete confirmation. It's a really revealing and interesting scene.